May 16, 2021 began like any other day, yet the weight of family, love, and unspoken disappointment was quietly settling in my heart. Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you protected them, stood up for them, and gave endlessly, only to realize that your love was taken for granted? Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Light Beneath Layers, a journey of knowing thyself. I have known these children since the day they were born, holding them close to my heart as if they were my own. I remember the first time I saw them in the hospital, a little bundle that instantly became part of my life. Through every birthday, every festival, every milestone, my love for them only grew. I defended them fiercely if anyone said a word against them, feeling that their happiness was my responsibility. Those people who used to and still do criticize them were my own siblings, specifically my oldest sister, whose joy has always been creating drama. Now, when I stopped rescuing them or stopped helping financially, she immediately took their side, trying to convince me to comply with unreasonable requests. Through all the years, we supported them emotionally, physically, and financially, doing everything we could to help. Yet our efforts were never truly acknowledged. I also remember my own imperfections, the moments when my protective instincts turned into frustration. I not only lent money but also gave freely many times, while my parents and brothers had given generously throughout decades. I arranged weddings, supported them without counting the cost, yet there were moments I spoke sharply when I felt disrespected or misunderstood. Perhaps it was my brain pattern of frustration or the old habit of letting resentment build quietly before express it. I realize now that these patterns were also opportunities for learning for both of us. Over the years, I saw how some human beings walk through life seeing only one path, the path of personal gain from those who love them. This was a very strong pattern in them, and the moment they realized I refused to fall into their trap again, finally in 2025, they completely cut us off, forgetting decades of constant financial, emotional, and physical help, first from my parents, then my brothers, and finally myself. It hurt deeply to watch gratitude be replaced with entitlement, love mistaken for obligation, and support assumed rather than acknowledged. For my family, my parents, and myself, all the help given over the years was offered from love, not expectations. Yet a simple thank you, a small acknowledgement never arrived. I remember the tension when small debts remained unpaid, when expectations clashed, when I felt unseen despite all that was given. I reflect on how easy it is for me to create resources, to manage challenges, and how natural it was for them to rely on others without truly honoring their word. I now understand this is not only about money or material support, it is about integrity, responsibility, and liberation. Paying off debts, whether worldly or karmic, is not only an act of justice, it is a way to honor oneself and the universe. I also see now that my own pattern as a rescuer was part of the dynamic. By constantly helping, I unconsciously allowed others to depend on me, sometimes to the point of taking advantage. The lesson I learned is not to stop loving, not to stop giving, but to release the need to rescue and to see clearly who truly values love and who sees it as a commodity. I honor the love I have for these souls, their connection to my mother, their place in my heart, and their own unique journey. And I let go of the pain I once carried, seeing it now as a teacher that helped me deconstruct patterns that no longer serve me. I realize that some people's journey is to receive endlessly. But that is not my journey anymore. To be a rescuer is not my role, but to be a pure helper from the soul level. In 2025, I finally saw the psychology of these interactions with clarity, the faces, the patterns, and the lessons. I do not feel hurt anymore. I feel liberated. So here is the gift hidden in the heart. Love does not require acknowledgement to be real. The giving does not need to be returned to be meaningful. Boundaries are not walls. They are mirrors, reflecting what is truly reciprocal, honest, and honoring in relationships. By holding love without attachment to gratitude or repayment, we free ourselves from resentment and step into a life of conscious clarity. And now, to anyone listening, know this: your love, your care, your devotion are sacred. Stand firm in generosity, but let discernment guide your heart. Honor yourself first so that your love can flow freely without distortion or compromise. Because when you do, you not only protect yourself, you honor the divine pattern of giving, loving, and being fully awake in life. And to you, beautiful soul, remember, if you have faced people who only take and never give, you are not alone. Love without expectation is your superpower. The people who truly deserve your love will honor it naturally, and the universe always mirrors back what is authentically given. Let this be your reminder: generosity guided by wisdom transforms heartbreak into freedom.